We're recording.
Okay. So, where we last left off, everybody was following Vice to her camp, essentially. While on the way, a bit off camera, Tryphon and Deidre had a quick talk. They grow closer a bit.
Recently, and for no
For a
reason
bit
at
now,
all,
we're going to
I
have
have
a bit
submitted
of just
multiple.
a talking, interacting moment between players, if that's all right with you guys. As Vice is silently leading her way to her own camp, and you are following. So, who would like to speak up first, and who would you like to talk to?
We just want to say that Deidre passed the fuck out in Tryphon's arms or something.
Deidre is probably asleep in somebody's arms, yeah.
Tryphon
Or
was the
being
one who was
carried by
carrying them last, so.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so yeah, Tryphon's over here carrying Deidre. A sleeping Deidre.
So, I have a question. I'm going to fear whatever accent decides to happen when I start talking with Orlain. But, so, we're in this order, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Great. I'm gonna bother Dein because we haven't interacted yet.
I was seriously debating. I'm like, okay, where is Dein gonna go with this? Okay.
So, Dein, you're like 6 foot, right? 5'10".
I am 5'6".
Really?
I am pretty short, yes.
Oh, Orlain is already delighted by your presence. He's 5'5". He's 5'5" and doesn't give a shit what you call him, honestly. As long as you're fucking respectful about it, he doesn't give a shit. Anyway, he's going to walk up to Dein kind of like a half-page jog, because honest to God, that motherfucker can fucking shmoo for what it's worth. And just, Dein, right?
Yes, that would be mine. Orlain, if I may.
Absolutely. You're always welcome to say my name. Regardless. Not the point. You're our healer, I suppose?
I wouldn't consider myself simply a healer, but if
Of course not.
one
Well,
may
as
consider me it.
one last person that held that gun of yours, decided to end a fight, so he didn't have to do that anymore. So, I don't count the clerics to be just healers. They're terrifying.
Faith is a dangerous thing.
No need to get philosophical with me. I'm just saying I'm terrified of you. That's a compliment. I don't scare easy.
For what it's worth, I would say I have equal of you. It would not be equal to show it, as I do not exactly wear my emotions on my sleeves. But from the interactions I have seen of you, you are a fearsome entity that I enjoy having with me instead of against.
Entity. I think I like the ring of that. I'm going to tell that to Noctis. He'll get a kick out of that.
Well, it's referring to us as people feels unjust to what we have to do.
Do you think through every single syllable? What is going on with you? Be impulsive. Do something stupid. What's going on here? Say what's on
Impulsive
your mind.
means death.
Impulsive does not mean death. Impulsive means making a choice between this or that without thinking of the consequence. Whatever the consequence may be, you take it in stride, mate. You worry too much, and that's coming from me. Just while leaning slightly on your shoulder.
Maybe you are right. Maybe I worry a little bit much.
It's part and parcel of the whole cleric gig, I've noticed. Could not be me. Unless, of course, you're the people that I care about.
It might be that, just with the potential I hold in my hands, I might just want to restrict myself a little.
Care to clarify?
I can harm as much as I can heal. And, of course, dealing with extraplanar entities, harming would be ideal as if they are our enemy. But I do not like to harm. It is not. It is not the path I want to choose.
Well, you're not a sadist, are you?
No, not at all.
Then you're just as anybody else would have at this rate. Nobody likes to harm, alright? Even if we're in a war, you always have a choice. You can walk away from the fight.
That is the thing.
I choose not to, because I've got business.
Dein is... I want to make this very clear. Dein has been impassive this entire time. It's just a generalized... I wouldn't say frown, more of just like...
RBF.
Yeah, it's... He looks tired, but you also don't know if that's just him in general or just him actually being tired.
Fourth year doctor.
He just... Yeah, it's... The main point I'm trying to get across is there is a distinct lack of emotion.
Handshake from college. Understood.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Orlain, however, is the kind of opposite, but in the wrong direction, if that makes sense. Lively and bouncy and talkative and far from impassive.
Yeah.
But wrong in every way. It's almost uncanny.
I should say, even though Dein is not trying to, I should say... No, sorry. Reroll that. Even though he is impassive and you can't really look into what he is feeling, it's very clear he is not cold. It doesn't feel like a wall you're pushing up against. It's just... Okay, he's another person. I just can't get through to him right now.
Some people are harder to read than others.
Mm-hmm.
Orlain knows that one best. Noctis, anyway.
Yes. It's...
Oh, I was just stopping myself because I didn't realize I wasn't muted. I was about to make the joke, say his name too many times, he'll show up like Beetlejuice, but in a doctor's outfit.
He might. Just the fucking burst out of the trees. Motherfucker, say my name again. There's like...
I swear, you do it again. But... I want to stay in this because I don't want to see any more hurt.
Is that the only way you think you can do that?
hurting others to find an end to hurting others is not the path I want.
I didn't say it's the path you had to take.
No. And it's not the path I said I wanted to.
Talking in circles now.
Indeed. But to simplify what I want is I have people around me now. Let me do what I can for them so that in the future they can do better to the people around them as well.
How high is your passive insight, Dein?
My passive insight, it might be my impulse to say is 16, but let me check. I know my passive perception is awful. It is 16.
Actually enough. There's no like change in his direct expression, but from watching him, Orlain seems to go from tense and visibly coming down from a fight-based mentality to realizing that it's over, and just the ever so slack in his shoulders and the softening of his eyes. As you mentioned, kindness for kindness, essentially. You're a good man. I'll have to give you that much.
I will do what I can, where I can.
Don't burn yourself out.
Doing this is what I live for.
I think that's a bit unhealthy from what I've gathered talking to Noctis, but we'll get around to that when we get back to him. I'm saying his name too many times, he is going to show up like a ghost, and is going to scare the shit out of me.
I wouldn't argue the help right now.
And we will get you that when we see him. I'm not saying his name again. Because he's going to know. Actually, hold on. Orlain's going to reach up to his comm.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, he just told me what he wanted to say and I'm dying.
So you reach up for your comm. What are you doing?
Just gonna try and contact Noctis.
What do you want?
Do I hear
No.
the voice?
Yes, you do. But it's quickly one of those things of like, you hear the voice. No, you fucking don't. What the fuck? Then you realize, oh, the comms are really clear.
And then just with the most audible grin in existence, just, you have a new, husband to look after.
I swear to God, if I see you fuckers again and you've adopted another person I gotta take home.
No, one of the same people just has issues.
Orlain?
Aye.
There's not a person you're traveling with or gonna meet that doesn't have issues. I have issues. Everyone has issues.
Yes, but you've got yours under lock. I've got mine under lock. Fuck you.
Bullshit.
Bullshit back.
Sorry,
What
that was
the fuck?
rude. that was very rude of me. I didn't mean to say bullshit that fast.
Bitch! The immediate best friend attitude of, how dare you? I got my shit under lock. No, you don't, bitch!
Hunt, are we just cussing back and forth? Hold on. No, Titus, you could not get on the phone call. You talked to them last time. Titus, you come over here, I'm punching you in the face.
Turns off the comm.
The last thing you hear is a click.
Just the like giggling of someone who's just like, I did that entirely on purpose to see what would happen. Who's gonna fight me?
The entire time, Dein is just eyes slightly narrowed further. It's just like, what was that?
Dismissive image. Don't worry about it. Jackie! Why are you lagging behind?
Am I not allowed to examine scenery?
What are you
If you
searching
want
for?
to see scenery, there's plenty up here. Better view, too.
You immediately hear Vice go, I swear to God, if I turn around and you're looking at me.
What? Just actual confusion. Just that's probably the first bit of actual emotion you could probably hear from Dane's voice. What?
The first bit of emotion we hear from Dein is from someone telling him that she better not turn around and have him looking at her. Because she is best friends with the Rook.
Mm.
Love that man. He'd die in an instant with that voice.
Makes you concerned that she and him aren't together right now.
Yeah, that sounds like it sucks. Hope it sucks what you're going through.
And Dein just choked on whatever he was drinking.
Really? Are we just bullying Rook now?
Orlain is. Apparently it's a
The
fashion.
world's bullying this man right now. You just haven't seen it yet. But
I was trying to take a sip of my Dr. Pepper.
a
No
horrible
pepper for
choice,
you.
really.
Hope you call me so I can specifically ignore you.
Oh god. I'm gonna go to your funeral knowing I could have changed that outcome.
Unhinged.
It's a quote!
I know. I think
As
we killed
today as we were
Dein.
yesterday.
The energy from Monday to these 2 days has not changed.
No hinges, only chaos.
I'm not
Okay.
safe to fucking take a drink is what I know of myself right now. Go ahead and continue to a different scene while I actually don't die from trying to drink something.
No, perish.
That's what you're about to do in a second here, hon.
What? You say that like it's anything new.
It's also easy.
Yes, we've
Hollywood's voice. What? Like it's hard?
So as you guys are talking, I'm gonna put up a little bit of music because this is gonna be a moment. You've triggered something. Yes, I'm putting on Hamilton if you heard that. So as Dein asks, what? In like the most confused voice, Vice stops in her tracks, turns around and looks at all of you and goes, how new is he?
Yes.
Okay, anyone who's not older than fucking a couple months old, held up your hand.
It's just the stare of, what do you mean?
Oh my fucking... Rook said you guys knew about the cycle.
We do. You're
Yes.
being confusing.
I
Choose
was
different
explained
words to
it.
explain to us.
I was explained it in
okay.
a rapid format.
Let's use these words then. Are you accelerated? You know, not giving a proper fucking birth and just here you are? Or are
Yeeted
you
into the world?
natural? Yes, yeeted into the fucking world like that one. Point to Dein. I can practically smell the tube on him.
Well, it's been a couple years.
Are we sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I don't know about the others.
Then just turns to Jackie mid-sentence and just, how long have we been around?
Hold up your rankings.
No.
Fuck you, yes, or I'll bite your sleeve off.
Kinky.
Very. Try me, bitch. I'll be the best and the worst ride of your life.
Ooh, is that a promise?
You're more Rook's type. I like mine pathetic and looks directly at Orlain.
Already taken, honey.
Hadn't stopped me before. You want to
Alright.
invite him?
Please. He's busy. Regardless.
Hey, goat boy in the back, you staying quiet for a reason?
Get target spotted.
Motherfucker.
Aurelia,
Private drugs.
Aurelia looks at him and goes, he's also new.
Oh, no thank you. Gotta go through basic training to be part of this.
Tryphon just looks Vice in the eye and it's just like, good thing I'm not interested.
Well, for you, the most just confused response back. Okay? Like the first time someone's ever said, okay, and? To Tryphon specifically.
Well,
So
that's
that's
not
true.
hard when you're only a few weeks old.
So we admit you're a child. Got it. Moving forward. I'm
That
not
was out
seeing
of character,
hands.
Curry. That was an out of character comment.
Oh, okay.
Tryphon's not going to say point blank how much he actually remembers.
Because he doesn't even know how much he remembers.
That's not the point here.
I think it's a little bit of the point.
No, it's not.
Vice holds up a hand. Okay. Raise your hands with me if you know about the kingdoms.
That's everybody, so that's hands up.
I don't know. Does Tryphon know?
Have you guys told Dein and Tryphon about the kingdoms?
Yeah, it would have been part of explaining everything that's going on to them.
Okay, cool.
All right,
I'm
so
looking
yeah,
forward
all
to my
hands
notes
up.
right now.
Dain's just like lifting a sleeve.
Exactly, yeah.
We got him a notebook. Stop that.
I
got
have
him a
been
notebook,
writing
post
in the
the
night.
arm.
I have been writing in the notebook. This is just leftovers, all right?
Just like lifting up a sleeve, and you hear the audible from Vice as you lift your sleeve up. Great, we got a thinker.
Yeah, about one arm is not blank, but it's basically most of it's been jotted down onto his notebook. The other arm is like about halfway done.
Can we see your arm?
He raises up his arms.
Physically hold my hand, dumbass.
All right.
She takes your hand, yanks on your arm, and pulls the other sleeve up to look for a rank. What rank is Dein?
Oh god.
Been a bit.
Benefits
Yeah,
and
it's
City
been a
asked you
bit.
guys about your ranks.
Yeah.
Part of the key point is that is how old you technically, how many cycles you've technically been a part of.
Many is he?
Do I know my rank? Do I know Tryphon's rank? Does Tryphon know his rank?
That's a you thing.
I don't think Dane knows his rank.
Motherfucker,
able
you
to-
never told me.
Or is this just something I can say?
Yes, this is something you guys choose.
Ah.
Did you ever explain to them what the ranks are? Out
No.
of character.
Oh god, it's not in the basic lore. Fuck, I'll have to adjust. No, okay, so a rank is
Here.
essentially
Here, you sent it to me. I'm sending it back to you.
put it in basic lore.
No, that's your job.
Bitch.
But he technically already did it. You're just transferring it.
Well, if I have to choose a number, I'd choose 7, because that's my lucky number.
It's not numbers.
Oh, Lord almighty.
It's based off coins.
Thanks. Okay.
Are you sure?
Oh no.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, that's what he sent to me.
That's not what he sent to
In-
me.
He sent that to me in December of 2022.
Holy.
What did he give to you, Orlain?
Hold on, let's look this up. We're going on a trip through Terry's memory, flying through.
We're going on a trip and our
I mean,
favorite piece of
if it's-
shit.
If it's based off of that system, it's copper.
Hold on. No, that's exactly what I sent you. Yeah, here we go. Hold on, let me grab it.
Because we spoke about something like really early on about how it was different, and I think you changed it because I have both sets of notes.
Hold on, let me.
All I know is I'm adding more to my notes right now.
If we changed it post what I sent you, we did not label them as ranks.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. For future
I will say this: rank and position are different.
I mean, that probably explains why I have two sets of notes for that.
Yeah,
is
rank
position?
is your amount of a position is like what commander, vice,
Oh,
cadet, soldier, private, that sort of thing. Basic, actual military positions. But rank is your number of times through the cycle. And
Okay.
it's distinguished by a coin system, old money system.
Yeah, I can kind of see where the confusion is coming from here because it's not normally referred to as military positions in the real world.
Fair, but this is fantasy world. You guys are a goat person, a devil person, a normal dude, an elf, space elf, mind you, a half orc, a goblin, a fairy with a giant sword, and a big buff woman with wings.
Okay.
Who's the normal dude?
You.
Yes.
Wait, what did Tryphon get
Hi.
called?
Goat boy.
Fuck you.
To explain the system, so as far as I understand it, Aurelia is an iron rank captain.
Yes. Why did I put 2 R's in there?
Because it's you.
I thought
His
that was on
spelling is
purpose.
hard.
I
So,
got
yeah,
fat fingers. Sometimes they hit the same key twice.
Just to
Yeah.
check, Tryphon and Dein don't have any positions. They only have ranks, correct?
Yes, you two do not have positions since you were found with mystery backgrounds. You do have ranks though, and I will, for you guys, add a little bit more rankings.
Yeah, so I would currently be a copper, whatever my position is.
Nope, hold on.
You have no position.
Oh, shit.
That's the secret, Cap. You have none. So you have copper, no one knows you. Iron, base famous. Electrum, minor notability between other bases. And gold, big boy status of importance. AKA, people would know you, recognize you too.
See, my instinct for Jackie was Electrum. And I don't know. I don't think I like that.
I think talking about it now, we should be allowed to retroactively shift things because we were clearly very confused before.
Yeah.
I know Jackie and Orlain were definitely base famous, and there was an indication very early on that they were known across the other 2 bases in their immediate vicinity.
That's why you guys have Electrum, minor notability. For the joke of orgy once.
Yeah. They were
That's why you have that, Jackie.
I'll catch up on that later.
No, you won't.
Oh, okay, got it.
There's
So-
nothing to catch up on. It's just a joke.
Okay, gotcha.
There's a reason, but it's a joke.
I took a wash.
Orlain's life is a
Made the
joke.
same mistake as me. Tried to drink.
I gotta stop drinking whenever Orlain's talking.
Yeah, I learned that lesson the hard way just now.
You learn a lot
So,
of
yeah.
lessons the hard way with Orlain.
Can we not?
Dein is copper. I know that
Damn it,
for
you
sure.
got me that time.
I just thought about what Orlain said. God damn it.
God bless.
So you are a copper. No one would know you.
Mm-hmm.
Copper rank, position, mystery. So you're one of the rather... You've been through the cycle maybe once or twice. Because a copper position is essentially, without you knowing why, is allowing you to know how many times you've gone through the cycle.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
a numbering system for the gods, a sell-by date, if you will, or best by, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, I think Dein would be copper in total. I don't think he would be cycled in and out a lot.
So, further information on the ranks is if you make it to the end of your thing is what that means. Like, if you make it a full start to finish through your lifeline is what it means. Hold on.
Is that what we're saying?
Is what we're saying?
Because there's
Someone brought...
Eh?
Huh?
Sorry, I was asking my family something. I smelled popcorn all of a sudden.
Oh, valid.
like
And make
old
sure you're not
information
insane.
that was told to Orlain is that he, if he had gone through any cycles at all, it would be only once because he's the youngest of the group,
Yeah.
and he's still Electrum.
I will remind you of this.
Mhm.
Orlain is Jack's favorite.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, that tracks.
That does also bring up to a good plot point. Sometimes ranks are different.
Because
Someone can only
sometimes someone goes,
Yeah.
I like you.
Sometimes a god goes, "You're my favorite toy.
Oh.
I'm gonna have your flavor a couple more times before we put you through again." Huh?
Turning.
I don't think anybody heard.
Unhinged.
I don't think anyone heard that last bit.
I did,
did it.
motherfucker.
The slurp.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All I can say is the more I'm hearing, the more I'm getting concerned.
You
Yes.
should be.
Fine.
Ranks
oh
are
no!
given.
Yeah, I
via-
definitely should be.
It's
Ranks
fine.
are given via for two very important reasons. A certain rank is either given because a god or kami has chosen you to be their favorite plaything or favorite, if they have a heart, friend,
Favorite true
or
spot.
that's the amount of times you made it from start to finish in your lifetime of the cycle. So either way, a rank can tell a lot about a person.
Hmm.
That was a terrible thought, and I'm not sharing it now.
Yeah, I don't think Dein has been through many. I think this is probably his either first or second one.
I love that for you, buddy. That means we get to talk later.
Oh lord.
Yeah, be
Alright.
afraid. Be very afraid.
Fuck you. It's night. Well, no, it's not.
Be not.
We all
Immediately dials back on like it's not that. Oh wait, maybe it is.
It's
Blank,
not
your
that
laugh
bad.
is
Remember,
contagious.
not that bad. All of Kingdom Hearts AT.
it's not that bad. Remembers how I just described Orlain's rank. It's a little that bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
so
on
yeah,
the
moving
gas.
forward. Are we
Yeah.
clear on rank?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you are a low copper rank. Yes, that is what you opted for.
Yeah.
She looks at you and goes, Jesus fucking Christ, you're not older than 60, are you? How old are you right now?
I guess the first number that would come to Dane's mind is like 57.
You don't go past 30
Oh,
right now.
21.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You get a stare, and you just get, you're 50 fucking 1? Great. I feel like an old lady now. Hey,
Orlain's not
you.
gonna- Nope, Orlain's not gonna talk about the fact that he got told what his age is and he's not happy about it.
You. Let me see your rank.
Who is she pointing at?
You.
That's unfortunate.
What's your rank?
I don't think that's all that important.
You get a long stare.
Just the
No.
just the slight lean to the side of just I'm too young for it to matter, don't worry about it.
Copper rank, got it. Walks
What?
up to Gade. Gade, do you even have a rank? Of course. Show it to me. If this one can opt out, so can I. I'll bite you. Here's my arm.
Unhinged.
Gade, this arm is blank. Is it? Huh. Weird. Maybe I gave you the wrong... We're gonna have a talk about you later. You're not gonna be a part of it, but we're gonna talk about you later. I'm sorry? Yeah. Hey, Biggin, arm.
She just folds her arms to the side and kind of like cants her head to the side. No, I'm comfortable.
A deep, deep inhale. Okay. Horns?
Not judging the other people at the group because Aurelia really doesn't give a shit. Will just roll up her sleeve.
What is your new rank? Now that we've discussed it a little bit more.
We got figured out.
Are we going with what we decided in the notes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Ryan
Aurelia's
before.
Electrum now. Fuck you guys. Chaos.
Oh
So-
lord.
You see the fucking Vice sees Electrum and goes, oh fuck, we're the same age. Nice! Holds up a hand.
Will high five.
Yeah, old ladies. What about you, goat boy? Prolonged eye contact.
Character I'm considering because you told me not to, and now just fucking
Tell her no.
Tryphon actually looks pointedly down at Deidre and his arms, and it's just I think my hands are a little full right now.
Man, I don't give a shit enough to care. and walks back to the front of the group. So we got one old lady and a bunch of fucking babies. Got it. No wonder that one feels like they're in charge.
I feel like the eye roll from Orlain is audible.
Tryphon just feels like he's got the blankest face right now. Just
Cherry, you sound very distant.
do I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought you were just walked away from your computer.
No.
Like whenever I asked. Yeah, okay.
Am I good? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
That fixed it.
I can't hear any of you. God damn it. Hold on. Let me do a thing that should hopefully fix this.
Mm.
Are you guys still talking?
No.
Nope, I can't.
Mm.
I will keep talking just to test your audio. Keep talking just to test your audio.
I will pour myself some more rum in the meantime.
99.
Shite.
9 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 beer. Take one down. I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Listen, it's the weekend. I'm gonna be a bit silly. I'm not gonna drink enough to be completely silly, but I'm gonna drink rum.
Am I audible?
I can
Yeah.
hear you, yes.
Okay, fantastic. Do I sound loud
Okay.
again?
You
Yeah.
you're
sound
good.
audible. Not in the distance.
Okay, cool. Where'd we leave off on?
Just as
Vice
I know-
walked back up to the front and said,
Vice.
"No wonder that one. Yeah.
Oh,
No
right,
wonder
yeah.
that one. Yeah."
And Tryphon's just standing there with the fucking blank 1,000-yard stare look on his face, just, why is this happening now anyways?
I was called. I kid. I kid.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
So yeah. I don't think we have a defined leader at the moment.
I certainly
What's
don't
in-
want that position.
Wasn't Aurelia
Okay.
put in charge?
Which? Yeah. Who's in charge right now? Have I asked this already? I feel like I've asked this already. Is my old lady brain kicking in? Because I feel like I asked you fuckers who's in charge, and if you didn't answer me before, now's the time.
If she looks back at fucking Tryphon, she's going to see him just pointing calmly at Aurelia. You know, when he already said his hands were full.
No hinges.
It's the one of us got the brain cells for the week.
Just turns to Aurelia and goes, you good with that?
I guess-
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Alright.
Dein just
Okay,
looks
well.
back at the group and is like, okay. This will be the decision then, I guess.
All a leader is a face. Doesn't do much else. Just muttered under his breath.
A leader's a figurehead. Second best kind of head.
What's the first?
Don't ask that question.
Just grinning.
Oh, you know.
That's something Rook would answer.
I will
If I'm
save my
going
questions
down,
for
I'm
later
going down
then.
swinging.
I don't think you're talking about the same swinging the rest of us are.
is the hum of maybe not, maybe so. You'll never know.
So, we were heading somewhere?
Camp.
Mhm. Okay, so if we're heading back to camp, then what was it? We're just following Vice at the moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Orlain's going to have a moment of like, that's all well and good. Is that stuff going to be alright?
It is.
What stuff?
Oh jeez.
It's in the lockbox at the moment, is it not? A very big one, yes, but
You just hear, as you ask that, there's just a tip, 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 as Orlain, you feel Buddy start climbing on top of you.
Just the look of, for once, it's not like the place-sating amusement. It's just the what the fuck look for half a second, and then going, oh okay, under his breath.
Just Buddy staring at you, offended that he's been called a lockbox.
Oh no, Orlain was referring to the fucking vehicle.
Yeah, the truck.
Oh,
yeah, that's
I
what
know.
Dein was referring to too.
I'm aware, but at the same time, Buddy hasn't been talked about in a bit.
That's fair.
He's
So-
a sassy little robot. He needs to be talked about.
Well, yeah,
Correct
he
me
was
if I'm
made
wrong,
by a
but
certain artificer. Of course, he's sassy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the first time Dein is seeing Buddy?
Buddy is technically been in backpack mode on Deidre, so technically, yeah.
We had Buddy out when we got the apple and gave it to Titus for the shard.
That is right, yeah. I think I asked during that. So yeah, we're good. Okay. Wanted to make sure. Dein was... I was
Oh no, are you
computing.
pulling a Helia of hiding in his hair? Is that what's happening here?
Un Lamas?
That's very specific, and only that group will understand. But is this what's happening now? Is Orlain the keeper of Buddy now?
Buddy has become helmet. No. He's just on your shoulder. You can watch over him for a bit.
Well, yeah, that's Dad's thing. That's Dad's creation. That's fine. I will be honest with you. Every time Buddy has been out, has been just a look from Orlain of betrayal. Like it's the playful betrayal of you would spend more time with Deidre than with me. How dare you? Kind of energy. The theater kid energy of you picked the wrong actor. Like.
I
Very
feel
much
that
so.
theater
Why are
kid
you
energy.
hanging around the understudy if
love
I'm
it.
right here?
Was that both of you at different intervals this time?
What was said, sorry?
At different intervals
Orlain,
this time, guys?
I
Dein,
feel that
say something.
I feel that theater kid energy. I know that look
Yeah.
too well.
Deception. Disgrace. Orlain would
But
sing
for-
that song, okay? Just to be real with you.
For the time being. Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
And let me actually rephrase this. Everybody who doesn't notice or is looking directly at Buddy right now, give me a perception check.
I don't think Dein would be looking directly at Buddy. I just think he'd give it the side eye and then go on with his day.
Bombastic side eye from Dein.
What does the 19 get me, Curry?
I will tell you in a moment.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell where Dein is exactly looking because his eyes are just gold orbs.
Ponder the old.
Staring off
Bombastic
into-
side eye is very real.
So, so are Aurelia and Tryphon the only ones who want to look around and notice Buddy? Is everybody else content with not doing one real quick?
Well, Orlain is kind of preoccupied with Buddy and making sure he doesn't fall off his shoulder when he moves too much.
Fair and valid.
I don't think Dein is paying attention to the buddy right now. I think he's more just like looking ahead of him, like witnessing the surroundings, basically. He's not really paying direct attention to Buddy.
Okay. Tryphon, Aurelia, you both passed your checks.
Nice.
As you notice Buddy, you notice Buddy kind of pause. And then Buddy kind of climbs over on top of Orlain's head and starts looking in one direction. And there's a soft ting, tung, ting, tung, ting, tung. Like a radar going off as you guys continue moving.
Tryphon's going to start looking in the direction Buddy's looking in.
You just see trees.
Hold on, motherfucker.
Give me a nature check, please.
What if I use Divine Sense? No.
You could
Do what
climb,
you feel safe doing.
just climb on top of Jackie's shoulders.
No, I'm
This is
going
ridiculous.
I'm going to use Divine Sense, and I'm going to place it in the Roll20 for Curry's convenience.
Let's go. That's a lot longer than I remember it being.
We're gonna go ahead. We'll go back to that. Aurelia, what are you looking for?
Looking in
no.
whatever direction Buddy's going off in, because that's weird.
Buddy seems to be staring at something in the same direction that you watch Tryphon basically go Divine Sense. As the weapon illuminates a bit after being activated and summoned almost. And you notice something staring at you. And as you register something staring at you, Tryphon, you feel a massive amount of good. It is described as ringing heavenly music in your ears, but the ringing is glitched almost as it plays and then just stops. Almost, and I'm so sorry. I have to get this point across. I will have to do the little weird glitch thing with my voice. So if you don't want to hear that, yeah, please.
It's not that we don't want to hear that, it's that it becomes impossible to understand you when you do that.
No, I physically.
Well, I'm
can't
not
do
doing anything to be understood. I'm singing just heavenly hymn.
Oh!
Yeah, that.
Curry, man!
That thing, yeah. Just doing nothing. Doing nothing but making noise. If you don't want to listen to it, now's the time to deafen up. It's going to be going on for...
Tryphon is just like staring off in a direction.
Tryphon is way behind you, so...
I know.
And I'm-
Probably not. Go ahead and give me, what would this one be? Would this be... would this
Perception
be
with
insight?
disadvantage.
Yeah, that. Thank you.
Where's perception? Shit. There.
I'm assuming while all this is going on, everyone else is still walking.
Oh, that's in that one.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, unfortunate.
You don't notice dick. There's nothing you notice. Why would you notice something, huh?
Tryphon, after a little bit, is going to just sort of get up next to Aurelia and hold Deidre out towards her a little bit, just like, can you hold her for a bit? I'm going to go check that
Why?
out. I'm going to go check that out.
You're not going alone. Hand her off to Jackie.
If I hand her off to Jackie, Jackie's probably going to follow too.
No, you're handing her off to Jackie, and I'm going with you, and Jackie can fight me.
He just does the vague gesture of like trying to put up his hands, but he's got things in them now. But he does go up to Jackie and just hands Deidre off to Jackie, saying, hold on to her for a moment. We're going to go check on something.
Okay. Try not to die.
I doubt that's going to happen.
Can never be too careful.
Yeah, once the sleeping fairy is safely passed off, Tryphon and Aurelia go take a look at the thing staring at them.
So, you guys walk a good bit as this thing is staring at you. You walk as far as to notice that beyond these trees, there's ruins of a building, cascaded in snow. Can everyone but Aurelia and Tryphon deafen? Or not deafen, mute. Oh, that would have been wrong. Please, both of you, put your tokens right here. I will ping it more than once.
Okay, there we go.
I can't find where you're pinging.
Upper left.
Oh, okay.
Are we actually this small?
Yes. You're in the wood. You're in the deeper of the woods now. So, would you like to be bigger for this map?
No.
We do feel kind of tiny compared to how big everything else is.
Yeah, because, is this just supposed to be a normal-sized door over here?
No.
Okay.
For this one moment, I will make you bigger. But in later instances of this map, if you return to it, you will be one by ones.
Okay. Yeah, Tryphon's going to keep walking towards the thing staring at them. What is it here? Is it here? Where is it?
It seems to be right under this pink tree. As you notice, there is just an eye visible. As something or someone is buried underneath a mountain of snow. Small bits of roots, almost.
Do I need to roll an investigation check as he gets over to it?
Both of you do, please. And then immediately after, I want you both to give me a dex save.
Fantastic. Tryphon doesn't know a damn thing that's happening.
Aurelia.
Yeah?
Give me your dex save. Do you guys choose to take the hit, or would you like to attempt to block it?
Attempt to block for both of them.
Okay? Re-roll your. This time, roll me a sense. Is that okay with you, Aurelia?
I heard Aurelia voice. Would people please stop trying to do that?
But are you going to attempt to stop Tryphon from blocking the hit for both?
Like,
Tryphon's-
Aurelia's not fast. Her thing is taking hits, so, she'd just brace.
So you brace. Tryphon attempts to take the thing for both of you. Tryphon, give me a con save.
Are you fucking shitting me?
14 works.
Okay.
You're not, since you're...
Normal levels?
Yeah, no, since you're normal levels and you're not attempting to erase the damage, you're attempting to block it, you're like having the damage by a certain percentile. And it's not a lot of damage, it's like a single dice worth, so it's fine. 14's fine. So, Aurelia, you recognize that is not a normal eye, it's almost a mechanical kind of eye. As suddenly you both hear the roots crack and creak apart as something reaches out from the snow, grabbing what you thought was just a extended root, turns as it reveals itself to be the handle of a blade and swings at both of you. Something standing up. But it does not seem... It feels human, but it's lacking, almost. You are both knocked back one space, please. And Tryphon, you take... 1 point of damage. Damn, you got lucky.
Shit, though.
So, as this thing, still covered in snow and some roots still holding it down, begins to sort of almost react to your movement, the moment you both kind of back up and stay still for a moment, just for a while, it stops, seeming to die again. The blade now limp in its arm, but not let go.
Still has his weapon summoned, yeah?
You summoned it to block it.
He's not pointing it at the thing, but he just sort of like taps the ground closer to it.
It moves in response, but only as much as the tap's movement.
Yeah, once it starts moving again, he pulls the weapon back and looks over at Aurelia. It's just like, this is some kind of security system, isn't it?
Probably.
He's going to try stepping to the side a bit.
It twitches towards you.
Is this thing even well, no, it's not even moving if we're not moving.
It's reactive, I guess. Only responds to actions made in its vicinity.
Vicinity?
Can we glean anything else from this, Curry?
Investigation checks, both of you.
I swear to God, if I get another nat 1.
Or, if you want, one of you can roll for the both of you with advantage. Never mind! God, Jesus, fuck!
Fuck you.
Do.
Oh, that's a good point, but I'm not gonna say it. So... It seems... almost... the thing it is sort of seems like... the best I can describe... Every time you move and speak, whoever is speaking, the one visible eye turns to, without moving its head. Or head shape. And the more you guys have gleaned from it, the more you've realized one hand is on a blade, the other hand is preparing something. You can't glean what, it just seems to be making a weird hand shape.
Not actually a lot of info.
Fucking, can I roll Arcana then?
Yes, you may.
$20.
It's preparing a spell. Its movements as you move and as you get a move kind of in a flanking sort of position. It is preparing a spell, and with a dirty 20, it is a fire-based spell. It seems to be warming up and melting the snow off of its metallic hand.
Oh, jeez. Tryphon is going to try taking a step back, and as he does, he motions to Aurelia to do the same.
It takes a step forward, freeing its other leg from the roots.
Are you able to respond to us?
Registered. Language, common. Where am I?
Great question.
Right now you're underneath a tree.
Why is it snowing? It should
Because
not snow in the desert.
this isn't the desert. The desert's to our south.
This is the
This-
northern region.
This is the south.
No, this is the north.
It takes a step back. Recalculating. Accessing global map. Error. 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 Cannot connect. Cannot connect. Cannot connect. Cannot connect. As it begins to spiral in a repeating sense. And this is going to make everyone fucking cringe. It's like this poor individual just got blue screened.
Tryphon has a communicator, yeah? Was he ever given one?
You guys should.
Everybody has a communicator, yes.
Does it have internet access?
In a way, but it is also connected to the thing that turns you into a giant mechanicized it is essentially your special.
Well,
it's
I
connected
haven't
to your
done that
special
yet.
weapon.
Yeah, Aurelia is going to go, okay, voices in my head. Either of you got anything?
One of them stays quiet, and Athena goes, "Fuck if I know, but I believe it might be an automaton life form. I'm not sure.
It is
too
clearly
covered in
an
snow."
automaton, but thank you, Thena.
Well, there's also the option of Warforged, but it's too covered in snow. I can't gleam anything off of it. I can see as much as you can. Don't sass me, mortal.
Yes, says the voice in my head.
Says the mortal I'm piloting. Yeah.
Tryphon is going to, demon summon his weapon, stick it in the ground, whatever, and he'll take a step towards this metallic being while holding out his little communicator thing. It's just like, can you connect with this?
Who are you? What family do you hail from?
Family?
I do not know.
Family. You are a wanderer, but you have a sacred weapon. You have stolen it.
No.
I literally woke up with it.
What do you mean,
Impossible.
sacred weapon?
Weapons summoned, gifted by the gods to people with sentience. Mortals, dragonborns, humans, all creatures of Granvaria.
Yes, these
They
are
cannot.
our weapons.
They are gifted only to those of special nature, knighthood, and houses of importance.
I
They
think
cannot be gleamed like this. And as he says they cannot be gleamed like this, he changes the position of his blade to point towards you both by keeping it near his head for some reason. Like he is using like his bicep and his arm to shield his torso and face a bit, but keeping the blade pointed towards you both.
Aurelia has made a realization and gone, oh no.
Tryphon?
Tryphon, this thing existed before the cycle did.
I'm gathering that. He does.
Cycle.
He does fumble for a moment before he remembers, because he was given the brooch, yeah? He's still wearing the brooch!
Oh my god, you're still wearing the brooch. Okay, cool. What are you gonna do with it, bud?
He's going to gesture to it. It's just like, does this mean anything to you?
You are too young. How are you a paladin of the forest, father? Uncertainty, uncertainty. Bracing for countermeasures. And then you watch as its body shifts and a battle mask slides from the side of its face over his face. And the one eye you saw before now has two glowing red eyes.
Yeah, no, Tryphon's just like, hold on a minute. This was given to me by one of the knights.
A knight will not release their valor. Further lies.
Or maybe things are just different from what you know.
Incorrect. Incorrect. And then he moves the blade downward and puts a hand on the blade itself. Fireball. As fireball is quickly, the visual circle is cast of fireball as the blade absorbs it. Previous
not
charges
good.
detected. Acceptable. And he places the blade itself on his side, seeming to switch his stance.
You talk to a machine.
I don't know, but clearly nothing you're saying or I'm saying is helping.
Tryphon's already experienced the voice in his head, yeah?
You have experienced one voice. You don't have a second voice.
Yeah, no, I was asking about the one voice, so we're good. At least we're good on that one. Yeah, no,
Yep.
Tryphon is going to take a moment. It's just like, do you have anything?
I say we fight it. Glory among battle.
Aurelia gets to see Tryphon just do that slump of exasperation of course.
Out of character, is there a way to resolve this? Because I am not seeing any options forward.
Persuasion checks? You have not attempted.
Yeah, no.
We've been talking. How is any of that not, you know...
Retroactive persuasion with Tryphon being a knight had given this.
Okay. I'll say, both of you give me a persuasion check real quick.
Can I re-roll that, please?
Sure.
I'm just not having any fucking luck. I
You've
swear
had
to God.
plenty of luck.
Not in the right
2.
places! Sorry, anyways.
You both begin, as he's getting into a battle position, are you doing anything with your persuasion checks being successes? How are you emoting to this being that you don't want to fight? How are you doing this?
Well, like I said, Tryphon's full-on desummoned his weapon at this point and just has his hands up in that I'm unarmed, I'm not here to fight gesture, the universal sign thing.
Aurelia?
Aurelia never had her weapon out to begin with and is sort of just, you know, pinching the bridge of her nose with one hand, clearly some sort of exasperated and frustrated.
You have like maybe a hand of like, no, we're not fighting. No. Like the mom voice of, no.
No! Put the sword down! No!
What do you have? A knife? No!
No!
But you are looking exasperated, like you don't want to fight. And Dein,
Thanks.
Tryphon's just like, no more weapon! It takes a moment, but it still stares at both of you. And it takes a step forward. And another one. Never removing itself from that stance of ready to draw its blade. And after taking a third step forward to you, almost about right here, it swivels around and cuts at the tree itself. As you watch it unsheath a second blade and the full force of what you can only assume is more than one spell slice a trevenant that was resting behind it, killing it as the tree falls backwards. And this being stands up proper and resheathes the sword and takes the outer sword, putting it on its back as you watch it magnetically connect.
Could have gone a lot worse.
You are unviolent. You are not an enemy. Why do you have sacred weapons?
If I knew, I would tell you. I literally woke up. How long has it been? A few weeks? A month?
Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks since I've woken up with this thing with me.
The being before you watch him almost like the mask begin to pull off as it slips back to the behind his head, and you watch these silvery wires fall down like hair. Apologies. I am damaged. I did not mean to alarm you. I seem to have been separated.
From what or who?
My creator and his allies. Or I guess I should say their allies. I am Osiris 7. Apologies.
Tryphon's going to wait a moment before he puts his hands back down.
Who created you?
The ones who created me. And it takes a moment as there's a pause. And you realize it's not a pause. His eyes no longer have color, and he's starting to fall down before his leg moves instinctively forward and he powers up again. Apologies. Where am I?
In the north somewhere by some ruins.
Ruins. I believed I was left in the south, though. No, wait. The battle on the dragon. I fell. I remember. And you watch him repeat that for a couple times before his own hand comes up and smacks the side of his head. Apologies. I have suffered some damages.
Yes, we can tell.
We have
I believe.
Artificer, yeah?
Say again?
Tryphon's asking Aurelia, we have an artificer, yeah? Or
As you ask that, there's just the sound of an old-timey computer shutting off, very much the pew before Osiris hits the ground, stiff as a board.
I was gonna say, if he's shutting down again, this time Aurelia's gonna lunge to try and catch it.
Yeah, no, Tryphon's
me a
doing the fucking same.
Okay, one of you give me a strength saving throw with advantage, because
May
he
I?
weighs a lot.
What's your strength?
Currently +2.
I've got a +5.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can have it then.
Watch it. You have got to be shitting me. Both of those are 8s.
Hey, really? You want to roll just for shits and gigs?
They're catching him together, so
No. No, I do not.
it's
You
just a
both
giant
immediately-
pile.
So you go to catch him. You catch him just before he hits the ground, and then you realize this is a 5'9" hunk of metal, and then you fall forward with him as he bumps into the ground.
All 3 of them just in a heap.
Yes, but it doesn't take as long. Now after he falls, you do get a bit of a better footing and lift him up, and you are able to carry him. It was just that initial that got you. You're not soaked in snow or anything. You very much just sort of landed on him, so you're fine. You just like kind of had a trip before you start running.
Tryphon's just like, I guess we bring him back to the others then?
Maybe? There's nothing else here, right?
No, he killed the Trevenant.
I meant in the area, like, nothing of note aside from the ruins.
You can give me a perception check if you want, or insight. Because you do have, kind of like the...
Absolutely not. I don't see anything.
Tryphon's going to take a look around. I sure hope he sees something.
You do notice the ruins. The ruins remind you of something. You've been told about the ruins that were there before. The ones that the group first ran into. These look similar to how those ruins were described to you. But it's different, almost. The door's not slightly ajar, it's fully closed. The sled that is there has no beast, and has no... looks more or less like a public sled, almost.
I think there might be someone still hanging around here.
In these ruins? Unlikely.
Can I see from a distance on whether or not the sled has been recently used, or...
From a distance, with a 24 perception, you can kind of glean that it has been used, but not as recently as you would hope.
So
Like,
the
maybe
snow
it's been
around
a-
it isn't disturbed.
Yeah, the snow around it has not been disturbed for at least maybe a couple days.
Tryphon will point that out. It's just like, at the very least, it's probably been a couple of days since that sled's been there. We can come back with the others, though. Tired.
With the rest of you, as... really, do you have a response to that? I'm sorry, I'm trying to...
I don't
got
have
excited.
anything to add, no.
Okay. With that, you guys can make your way back to the group with Ozzy, but in the meantime, with the group, because now it has been at least a couple minutes, Dein, Orlain, and Jackie, you guys give me perception for Dein and Orlain. Jackie, give me insight.
Just gotta get my fucking computer to cooperate.
30-20.
Goddamn. Dein said, now's the time.
Now's the time to pay attention! Where are they?
It's almost like
Damn.
it's in character for him.
I would like to note, Arlene, you just rolled performance.
Oh. Damn it, I thought... like, PR, that's reception for sure.
Gently holds the
Performance
sweetie.
Performance to
Ready to
deceive the
take five.
DM.
Yeah, hold on.
Do we need to take 5 minutes? Just a quick fiver.
You
Are
sure?
you actually good, or are you just saying, yeah, I'm good?
We'll roll insight on you. Watch us like it.
And insight from Jackie.
As soon as my computer cooperates with me.
Orlain, go lay down. Orlain, this is DM. Go lay down. I'll struggle bat you, and I will struggle bat you straight to Nini.
Inquiry, who's the one recording right now?
It's Orlain.
Yeah. Orlain, we care about you. We can switch over to Cherry recording, and then we'll set up the, like a pair them together.
Part 1 and part 2. It's fine. Go rest.
Go rest. We care about you.